Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So it's been a hot minute, as they say, since I covered an insurgency custom map, and today I found an absolute gem. It's simply called Macedonia, and it's by Fat Marrow, which incidentally I think is one of the best kind of online nicknames I've ever come across, especially when you consider it's just a play on words of the mod, well, the modder's name. So what I'll do as well is I'll give you a link to the guy's YouTube page, because he's also responsible for that excellent little kind of test mod, which I think was called Gulliver Goes Crazy Apeshit Bonkers and Murders a Load of Midgets. Actually, it's not that at all, but I'll put the link in and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's totally worth checking out, as it's one of the more original ideas I've come across in the Insurgency Sandstorm modding scene. Now, as for the Macedonia map itself, I understand from Mod.io that this is a kind of reworking, reimagining of a map that was originally in a game called Infiltration, I believe. I've never actually heard of it, so it's all new to me. But the end result is still the same. We have a highly original map to play on. Now, if you're anything like me, you are probably absolutely sick of playing the official maps, or you should be, because I've never seen such a drab colour palette. I know it's called Insurgency Sandstorm, and I know I've said this in countless other videos, but I am completely sick of playing on brown, beigey maps, and that's all we ever seem to get officially. However, this is why I love the modding scene so much, because we get some really original stuff, and what we have here in the Macedonia map is something I haven't really seen before, because what you get are lush rolling hills and it's very wide open spaces. That's not to say there isn't any cover, because what we have are like a lot of little isolated farmsteads, quite large rocks and boulders that you can take cover behind, and you can feel that there's going to be quite a bit of challenge. Now, I was playing locally against bots, and it was quite hard in certain places, so I can only imagine what this would be like as a PvP map. The fact that it is so open in many places means that snipers are going to have an absolute field day, although that would probably sort of be countered by the fact that everybody would be using smokes, because that's the only way you're going to get across from, say, farmhouse to farmhouse. The exposure is real and makes for a really challenging game. And once I finish making this video, the first thing I'm going to do is hunt down any servers that have this in a PvP rotation. But before I do that, let me point out a few other things that I really enjoyed about this map. Now, I've already said it's a good looking map, but looks aren't everything. Now, the thing that impressed me the most is I was playing the security checkpoint mode, and what I liked about this is it had the most objectives. Now, a lot of maps come out and they always have like 3 or 4, but this was like, I think, closer to 7 or 8. I can't remember exactly. It just feels more complete. There was a lot to do and a lot to experience, and this is something I feel lacks with a lot of modded maps. They give you a little taste, a little inkling of what they can do, but then they never actually deliver. They give you some nice eye candy to look at. Sure, that is awesome, but, you know, I actually want like a proper gameplay experience, and this is what I got with this mode on this map. Now, the other thing that stood out to me was the, well, what felt like the complete absence of going out of bounds. Now, that's not completely true, because you can go out of bounds, but you've really got to work hard to do it. And what this translates to in gameplay is that you can pull off some amazing flanking moves. No longer do you have to go kind of full frontal and maybe pull off a direct and obvious right-angled flank. Thanks to a very kind of generous roaming zone, you can come in from any angle on the objective. So, for example, if the main objective is due north, you can circumnavigate all the way around and attack from pretty much any direction you want to, whether that be north, south, east, west, south, southeast, south, southwest. You get the picture. And in essence, it's giving you a gameplay sort of mechanic that gives you a chance to experiment with tactics instead of forcing you into that usual kind of meat grindery type of gameplay that you get with Sandstorm quite a bit. So having said that, it should come as no surprise that this, for me, is my current favourite modded map, because it's an original look. It is pretty much one of the most complete checkpoint scenarios that I've come across, and there are multiple scenarios that this guy has done, so kudos to you, Fat Marrow, great work. And of course, as I mentioned, the feeling of total and utter freedom to just approach any objective any way you want, which is something we don't often see. Anyway guys, that's enough waffle from me for another video. If you want to grab this, it's called Macedonia. It's in the mod section of Insurgency. If you want more information, just again look up Macedonia on mod.io and you'll see the various launch scenario variables. And if you want to play this single player locally, just check out my Insurgency Sandstorm playlist, which I will link at the end of this video for instructions on how to do that. So, as I said, that's it for this time. Take care of yourselves, keep washing those hands, and I'm going to leave you now with some gameplay. So until then, this is HippCelt signing off. Oh no. Okay, I'm just going to watch these stairs. Watching the stairs, just going to be cool. Okay. Oh, got ya. Damn. Back on the stairs now. 12 seconds. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I'm loving using these houses as cover. Just keep an eye out. I wish I could jump over these fences though. Okay, one here. Loser. Who's this guy? Intimidation. I don't know what I was intimidating there, but never mind. Oh, that was the worst breach ever by an AI. Cool, somebody's got a football field in their back garden. Wow, look at all this open space. I kind of regret not having a sniper rifle with me now. Damn, where is everyone? Are they all dead? Damn. Right, let's move around. There's my dude. Come boy, let's go up. Let's flank. What? That idiot just set himself on fire. Oh, don't make me laugh. I'm trying to shoot this guy. Oh, missed. Shit. Oh, that AI fail. Who the hell goes prone in a fire? Okay. Can I go on this? Nope. Did I shoot that guy? Nope. I've got a flank. Never used rolling hills as cover before, so I'm liking it. There you go, got him. Anyone else? I think that's it, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, let's hit the objective. I think that's it, yeah. We're safe. Let's go for it. I don't see those parked cars. I wonder if vehicles would make a difference. Anyway, let's breach.
Get moving!
Oh. Oh, those guys are insistent. Here comes a little sweet flanking move. I'm just loving all these flanks you can pull off. And it's not just wide open spaces, there's trees as well. Trees, rocks, you know, you have some wooded areas along the edges. It's so nicely done. Okay. Yeah. Missed. Ah. Right, let's see if this flank from the opposite side works. Gonna come in from behind, sneakily. Aha, no one here. Smooth. Okay, we'll just set fire to this, and then we'll move on, and... bollocks. Oh, no, so me. Okay, time to push up.
Okay, we're here. Let's clear it.
Damn, I don't know who's shooting at me.
اتحركوا يلا.
Oh, they really want this point back.
Damn it. We're losing it, brother.
Oh. Fine pistol work. Quick reload now.
Enemy are on the objective. Enemy spotted. They're trying to take it.
Phew. Lucky.